Good afternoon and welcome to Creating with Heather. Today we're in the kitchen and we're going to make something really easy and really quick. It's called the Lazy Man / Woman's Pot Pie. And I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really simple. So let's start over here. First thing you want to do is cut up, I use the stems of the chives where the onions are because I don't want too strong of an onion smell, just a little bit. And I'm going to turn it on and start sauteing it. Now, I've also taken carrots and I've slivered off little pieces of carrots in here with a peeler. I also have a little red pepper and I have some cilantro. So I'm going to put just about a tablespoon of oil and I'm going to start stirring it. And while that's going on, we're going to look at some other things. Okay, first of all, we put about a tablespoon of oil, like this. Okay, and then while that's doing its thing, we're going to do some other things. Okay, now we'll let that start cooking. Now, to make the, what is that noise? Okay. To make the crust, what I've done is I've taken 2 cups of baking mix. I'm not telling you what kind, you use what kind you want. 1 stick of butter, and then 1 egg. And I mix them all together. Now what I'm going to do, I've already kneaded it, I'm going to put this, just brush it up real quick, and I'm going to put this on the top here of my cutting board, and I'm going to roll it out. Now, it's good to put it in a circle, but sometimes it doesn't like to cooperate and go in a circle. So we'll just do the best we can, try to make it in a circle, but anyway, that's the thing. So now we're going to take this, and now a lot of people have blenders, rolling pins, and I don't happen to know where my rolling pin is right now. I just moved, sorry. So I'm going to use this jar. It's nice and steady, and I'm just going to roll it out. Now this is going to be the top of the pot pie. By the way, you can make chicken pot pie, turkey pot pie, beef pot pie. I'm making ham pot pie because I have a lot of ham and I think it will taste really good. Now, you want to get it out to the size of the dish that you're putting in. I'm doing a square container. You can do whatever size container you're comfortable with. I just happen to have a square one right now. So I'm going to push it out like that. And then we're going to get to the rest of our stuff in just a minute. And you want to also make sure you can get it as flat as possible to make it pliable. Ooh, now I can smell that onions and the cilantro cooking. That smells really good. Okay, now put this right here. Because it has butter in it, it makes it very pliable. So you can move it around to make it fit the top that you're putting it on, just to let you know. Okay, now we're going to go back to the sauteing I'm doing. Okay, and we're back cooking with Heather. Okay, now I just want to saute these vegetables. I don't want to cook them fully because I am going to be cooking them again when the pot pie is together. So that's nice and good. Now also I'm going to add, now I want you to know you can add any vegetables that you want. I'm adding the water with it. I happen to like lima beans, so I'm adding lima beans. You can add carrots, peas, peppers, onions, whatever you want. I've already got carrots and onions in there. I wanted some lima beans. So I've got that in there cooking right now. And I'm also going to add a can of cream of chicken condensed soup. and that's to give it the body. Now I want to put this in here, take it all out like this, take it all out, and stir it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to simmer this while we're doing the other stuff. Now I've already preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and I put a tablespoon of butter in the dish and melted it so that I will have the availability to make it stick when you'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside for a moment, turn this down to simmer, and that's going to keep simmering. Now while I'm simmering, I'm also going to add 1 package of Goyo chicken seasoning, and that's just to give it a little zest. Now because we're using ham with this, we really don't need any salt. 0 salt, okay? I'm not even putting in adobe, but I am putting some seasonings. I'm putting just a dash of several parsley flakes. See how I just go over 1 time? Then we have basil leaves. Go over it 1 time, because we want seasoning and flavor, we don't want salt. Then I put chopped chives, and then I put cilantro. And now we're going to add a little bit of onion. And then I'm going to let it simmer. Now I'm going to show you how to do the quick man, lazy woman's pot pie. Okay? First I'm going to throw these things away. What I'm going to do is I've already made the crust for the top of the pie. But for the bottom of the pie, I'm cheating a little bit. Yeah, because I've been working all day. It's been a rough day, okay? So I got 4 pieces of white bread. You can use wheat bread if you want, but the white bread sticks better. That's why I put the butter in the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pieces of bread in the bottom of the pan until it sticks, okay? I'm putting 4 pieces, and then I'll be putting the stuff on top, and then I'll be putting putting the vegetables and the ham, and then I'll be putting the breading on top. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Now, this is going to taste just as good as your pot pies. It's just going to be not quite as good as wheat bread, but you know, it serves its purpose. Okay, now we're simmering this again, and it just needs to go a few more minutes till it gets a little bit less, what's the word, less ingredient. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 cups of diced ham. Now I use the ends of the ham because they have more flavor than the other parts. If you don't like the ends, you don't have to use them, but I did because I like it has more flavor. So we're going to put this in here while it's simmering and let it simmer for a few more minutes. And then all we're going to be doing, I would give it about 10 minutes to simmer, and then we're going to come back, pour it in here, and then we're going to top it with the coating. So I'll be back with you in about 10 minutes and start your pot pie. Okay, ladies, we're back in the kitchen with Heather, creating with Heather, and this has been simmering for about 10 minutes. So we're going to pour it in the bowl, and then we are going to put the top on it, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Now, it's not as difficult as it looks. So don't freak out. And nobody's going to be judging you if it doesn't look perfect, okay? So don't worry about it. Okay, now I'm pouring this in here. That's about perfect. Turned off the burner on top, but the oven's still on. Now, I'm going to smooth it out. And now I'm going to put the topping on. Now we're going to go right over here while I put the topping on. I've already rolled it into a square shape. So we're going to take this, and we're going to have a little bit of leeway with this, okay? Because it is pliable. It's made with butter, so it is pliable. Now we're going to put it like this. Now it doesn't have to be, ouch, perfect on the top. You can have a little inconsistency here and there. No big deal. The point is that you get it on top. Now I would suggest for most people, when you put this in your oven, to put down a piece of aluminum foil, because it may spill out the sides and you don't want to smell that mess. So I'm tucking it in here, and you can do it, like I said, any way you like. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going to be an easy woman's, pot pie. And it's going to taste.
A man can do it too.
Yeah, I know. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to put it in the oven. No, you know what? I'm going to take my own suggestion and put some aluminum foil in there. Oh wait, I think I already have it in there. I do. And I'm going to put it right in here. And I put it for approximately 30 to 45 minutes. I will check back with it in 30 minutes. And then I will check back with you when it's done. Okay? So I'll see you in 30 minutes. Bye. And welcome back. Thanks for joining Creating with Heather. And our pot pie is done. It looks beautiful, magnificent. Now, you have to let it cool down for a little bit. But once you cool it down, you cut it up, and you will be in heaven. It is most wonderful. Enjoy. Have a good night. I'll talk to you next time.